And those people pay for the same amount of views too, because the same amount of people will show up in all these people's chats. Same amount of people will show up at Tommy D's. The same amount of people will show up at Katie's. The same amount of people will show up at the Shed Show. The same, roughly the same. Not exactly, but roughly around the same. Because the way that paid views works is that it'll like multiply the original count. You know, like it'll take the viewers that are actually watching. Like let's say right now 22 people are watching my stream. It'll take that and it'll multiply it so that it'll say 40 or it'll say 60, depending on how much you pay to get those views. And it'll always be around the same amount, 60 people to 100 people, because Katie does have a few more people that actually show over up at her stream that are kind of from other places, like they're actually people. Yeah, you'll see a few more over at her channel, but even hers are paid for. Like really, she probably has 50, 40 people watching her, whereas it shows like she has 150. Whereas usually, like people who have like less views than Katie, they'll get like almost around the same amount, not quite, but it's usually around the same count, like around the 60 to 100, 150 mark. Sometimes they'll pay a little bit more to get 200, but like it costs more too. Like remember, the more they do it, the more they pay, the more they have to pay for that extra amount of views. So if they have 200, that means that they copped up another, say 20, 30 bucks for that extra 100, which is why they don't do it often. That's why you'll see them usually have around the same amount, 60 to 100, maybe 150, but it's always around the same count. And it's always the same count for like 4 or 5 separate channels in this community, like all of them. Like if it were just like one, you know, or just a couple, you couldn't really like pin it on one of them. Like, you know, it'd be a lot more harder to figure it out. But when it's like 4, 5 channels of theirs all in this community, and all of them so happen to have the same amount of people in their chats, and it's always the same people chatting, and it's only the same 20, 30 people chatting usually. Yeah, I know. Like that's paid as fuck. Like it's just like these people will look at it like it's a popularity contest too. Like yeah, they see someone look like they have a lot of views, like they'll go over there. They'll actually think it's the popular place to hang out. They have no idea. Like it probably is paid for. Like these people are so stupid. They're so dumb. Like you could tell these people and they still wouldn't believe you. Like even if it were the truth, they still wouldn't believe you. You could tell these people the earth is round and they'd be like, no, Andrew said it was flat. Andrew told us that it was flat. The world isn't round. You're a liar. And because they have enough people, like they'll gang up on me. The earth is flat. You're a liar. There's no way it could be round. You're a liar. Connie's a liar. Don't believe Connie. He believes the world is round. We told everyone that the world is flat because we're right. He's wrong. We have more people than he does. Our opinions matter. Like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. It only matters if you actually are right.